Hi, my name is Franka-Maria and this is my new podcast called The Three Lemons. The Three Lemons is about creatives who take things that are normally plain and boring and make them into exciting, beautiful things that people can enjoy. Hi, welcome back to Three Lemons podcast. I have here with me today Nana Akosua Frema, who's a makeup artist and also does a lot of other things. She's a back girl like me. So I just want to find out a bit more about you. Tell me a bit about your childhood. Like, what were you like? You look like you were mischievous. Were you mischievous? Were you quiet?
I wasn't that quiet. I wasn't that mischievous. I was always in the middle.
You were in the middle of being mischievous and being quiet. Mm-hmm. So you grew up where? In Accra? Where did you grow up?
I grew up half in Accra and in Kumasi.
Okay. So when you were little, were you in Kumasi or Accra?
It has always been Accra,
you were in
Kumasi,
between. Okay.
Accra and Kumasi. I think I finally settled in Accra when I completed secondary school.
Okay.
So from childhood to secondary school, it was Accra, Kumasi. Because my mom is in Accra, my dad is in Kumasi. So
where did you prefer between Accra and Kumasi?
I preferred Kumasi because I'm the only child of my dad. But when I come to my mom's side, I'm the big sister. So that big sister attitude and responsibilities are so strong. So when I get to my dad's side, it's a little bit pampering. So I like those sides.
But in terms of the environment, where did you feel most, I mean, apart from the dynamics of family where in one side you're an only child and on the other side you have to take responsibility for other folk, how did you feel in Kumasi? Like, was Kumasi... I've never really lived in Kumasi, but I mean, I'm imagining that the energy there is different from Accra.
Yeah, it's really different.
Where did you prefer in the first place?
I'd always prefer Kumasi because Kumasi, I think I had a little bit freedom to move around, to explore, and the thing about Kumasi is when you move from Accra to Kumasi, they kind of respect you a little bit.
Really?
Yes.
It's like champion.
You've traveled to London and you've come back. So that flow, that respect is there. And
cool.
You go somewhere and people, Kumasi na buy you. Then you see, like, they are giving you that attention and it feels very pampering.
Okay. So tell me, like, right now, you're not just a makeup artist, and we'll talk about some of the other things that you do, but was there anything in your childhood that pointed you in this direction? Like, was there something you liked? Did you like playing with lipstick? I mean, what because I always feel like sometimes there are things in our childhood that will show you, or you'll be like, that's why I used to do this, that's why I used to do that. Yeah. So was there anything in your childhood that you can remember?
I've always loved makeup. I've always loved fashion. So even my Instagram page, I came out with Frema Fashionista. Instead of Frema Makeup Artistry or Frema MUA. Because I aside from the makeup, I like things that really catch people's attention. So growing up, I used to love makeup. Even those times when we didn't understand makeup, I was still doing some little bit of makeup. You see me holding pencils, drawing something in my face, my brow. So it was just there.
It was there. Yeah. So when did you actually make the step into this particular profession?
Okay, so after school, I actually did science in secondary school. So after school, all my mates were going to the medical field. Some nurses were going there. So literally, I wanted to be a nurse.
Okay. Why?
And because I was a science student, and I realized that's the only field maybe I could settle in to bring out more of
the uniform is cute.
That's good. So I went to the nursing school. Yes.
Wow.
I went to a private nursing school. I completed, and I did my practicals. I did my service, and I was working as a nurse.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So I
How many
think
years was that?
I worked for 5 years, but I was in the private sector because I
Okay.
went to the private
Okay.
nursing school. So I think I was within the nursing field when I met my husband.
Okay.
So after marriage, things became a little bit complicated. My husband does not like things pertaining to nurses. He hates needles. So he's always trying to discourage me from the nursing field. And that time too, I was doing the little makeup for my friends.
Okay.
Sometimes you are going for events. I say, oh, come, let me do some small makeup for you. Even though it wasn't that nice, but I was doing it little by little. So it got to a time we ran out of staff, and I had to be the only nurse on night duty, and it didn't sit well with my husband. And that time I had taken a seed, so he was a little bit scared, and I tried to convince the staff to tell them that that's my condition. I can't be the only nurse on duty. And with a private institution, everything is straight. So I had to stop.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's actually how you
That is how
stopped
I
the
stopped
nursing
nursing,
career.
and
Did you enjoy it though?
I really enjoyed it.
What did you like about it?
The fact that I had to serve people, the fact that I had to give attention to people, and I was the type that I was all round. You see me, even with my certificates, I wasn't allowed to do certain things, but you see me doing almost everything. Theater, I'm there. Midwifery, I am there. I was all around, and I enjoyed it. And everybody liked my services. It got to a time I was even doing, giving medication to patients at home. They would come and say, oh, I want this nurse. I want him to come and give me my medication at home. And
Oh, wow.
it was so nice. When I came out, I didn't like it. And I always tell myself that I have to go back. I have to go back until things changed. And now I'm practicing my nursing in my home.
But I think it's amazing that at the end of the day, it's really about serving people. And, in whatever field you find yourself, I always say that once your intention is to serve, you will do well,
Yeah.
because you understand why you are in that particular place.
Please.
So you were doing small makeup for people, and then did you go and do a course, or because just so you know, Frema does my makeup for me, so that's why I'm always looking on point every time.
Thank
So
you.
did you do a course? Did you go to school? Did you apprentice under somebody? How did you get so good?
I didn't go to school. So when I came home, um, I think my first trimester was a little bit complicated. So after that, I think I was very fit. So I had a chance to meet one of my husband's friends who then came from New York, who was selling makeup products. So my husband introduced me to him, then we started selling makeup products.
Okay.
So, and with makeup products, you have to know the uses, know what is in it before you can sell to people. So that was how I started. So people will come, I explain to them, this is how it is, this is how you use it, this is the outcome. So by selling the products, I got very interested into the makeup field. And I was like, okay. So sometimes people will come and you have to test their shade for them. So he introduced us to the brushes. And some of the brushes, it comes with their name and their uses. So you just pick it up, test the person's skin, then you tell the person that, okay, this shade
This
works
is good
for
for
you.
yeah.
So that's the reason why I know so much when it comes to choosing a skin color for, yes, for a person. So that was how it started. And I think after that, I delivered. And when I was at home, now people that were around me have become my clients. So when I'm less busy, I'll call you, Auntie Franca, can I do a makeup for you? Then I'll do it. Then I'll go to YouTube. I'll go and look at it, what I did versus the YouTube. Does it go along? Then I keep correcting myself. That was how I started.
That's
I
how you
never go
learn.
to,
That's how you learn.
that's how I learn.
But I think your generation is really blessed because I mean, like, I didn't see a computer till I was 20.
Yeah,
And at that
minutes.
time, we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have all these things. So you really had to go to school to get knowledge. And I think the beauty of this generation is that you can find the knowledge, and if you're really
Yeah,
serious,
yeah, it's true.
so I think it's always a blessing. Tell me how you feel when you have made up a client and you've seen the transformation. Um, how does it make you feel? Do you have a sense of
I feel
like,
excited.
mm,
I feel happy. And I become satisfied. The look on the person's face tells it all. And it tells you as an artist that you've done a good job. Yeah. Because when you do the job and it doesn't reflect in the person's face, or if the person does not like it, your job has not ended.
but do you have situations where you might do the makeup and the person might not be
Yeah,
happy with it?
yeah. I have a couple of people like that. Sometimes they will give you like an image, and they will tell you, "I want something like
I was
this,"
gonna ask you about that.
and it doesn't sit well with them, and they forget that the person's face, the person's shape, the person's skin color is not the
It's not
same,
the same.
and they get disappointed. And one thing about me is I don't really do well when you put me on the spot, like create this for me, do this for me. But when I see you, I look at your face, I look the way your brow shape is, your lip, your nose. I can come out and create something beautiful for you. But when you tell me that, do this for me, I saw
I
this
want to look like
online.
Oprah
I,
Winfrey. Your nose is different from Oprah's nose.
Maybe if you hadn't told me, I could have come out to create something like that. But the moment you told me to do that,
It puts you in a box, and it doesn't allow you to
to
express.
express
Yes.
yourself, yeah.
So tell me what you think about makeup. And I will say this, like, when we were teenagers, even though we used makeup, we only used makeup when we were like going out, like on a date, like somewhere really special. And
And those times it was Pons.
it was Pons. Okay. We were using Pons. But we only did the Pons when it was like a special occasion and you wanted to look very different or you wanted to look very special. And I find that now people look glam every day. So, I mean, I know it's good for those who sell makeup, it's good for the makeup artists, but do you think that people are not showing who they are? Like people doing a lot of, like, now that lashes are in, so there are maybe there are people who don't even feel comfortable when they take the lashes off. So does there end up being like a dependency on that look where you are almost even afraid to go
Afraid to
out
go out.
with no makeup on? Well, what are your thoughts on that?
I think we Ghanaians, sometimes our perception towards things are different. Makeup is just to enhance your beauty. With or without it, you need to feel good yourself. But makeup gives you another level. And it has to be something that it sits well with you and you are confident with it. It shouldn't be something that you have to, it's pressurized by people or the environment in which you come that you have to do that. You need to feel relaxed. You need to, anytime you are in makeup, you need to feel good and know that it's enhancing your beauty. But we shouldn't create it in a way that we always have to look
Yes,
this way.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
That's the reason why. And with makeup being in the system, it's we women we kind of feel shy of certain things. Like someone has acne in the face, like a dark spot. You can go out like that, anybody will see it. But when you have makeup on, it's hidden. So it's kind of put a little bit respect to us when we go out. So
It just adds a bit to, to your
to
beauty.
your beauty.
And I think for me it's just feeling comfortable with who you are, but once in a while, or whenever you want to, just taking your game up a bit and looking glam, looking different.
Yeah.
But I think for me, the important thing is learning, or us learning how to be okay with ourselves. You know, like accept yourself,
Yeah.
be happy with yourself, and know that, you know, you're beautiful, acne and all. Thank you so much.
Thank you too for having me.
Enjoy talking to you.
Thank you.